The OptiFiber Pro here is from Fluke Networks, so you can expect some advanced tools within it. One of those is something called project management. Let me show you what that is. So to create a new project, tap the project, change project, and let's create a new one. We'll call it ADY. Done. So here I can put my operator name in, and here is my test setup. It's Auto OTDR, OM350, and it's ANSI TIA 568C. Let's go in there. So, Auto OTDR, our fiber type is correct, and I'm happy with this test limit today. But more importantly, launch compensation is currently off. I want to put that on. That way, my launch and tail fibers are not part of the measurement. Save. Cable ID set, it's set at 001, which is great. Now, what will happen there is that the first ID you save, it will save it as 001, and then the next will be 002. Well, I don't think there are too many cabling schemes that are done like that, so I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to replace it with my own. And since this is a patch panel, it's going to be 1A-A01, which is my first ID that I'm testing. And the last ID that I'm going to get the technician to test to today is B24. Done. I also want technician to test both ends 1 and end 2. I can review that, and I can scroll down the list here, and you'll notice that once you get to A24, it jumps to B01, so it speeds up the process. Otherwise, that A24 would go to A25, and then the tech would have to go back, delete the A24, I think you get the point. By doing this, it resolves one of the biggest issues that we see where the tech is using the wrong cable ID scheme. So, we'll hit save. Everything looks good here. I think we're done. So, here's our project, ADY. Our Auto OTDR is set up. Our next ID, 1A-01. Let's hit the test key. Okay, and we know our launch compensation has been applied because here and here is grayed out. So, next ID it says A01, so we're going to hit save. Here's my list that I created. I can jump around the list if I want, but I'm starting with A01, so I'm going to hit the save key. If I touch the home screen now, you'll notice that I've got the 1, and it says 1% is tested. So, let's run another test. And for a multi-mode link, as you can see, expect about 12 seconds for an auto test unless there's something wrong with the link. My next ID, A02, that's what it's going to save it as. So, save. I can't get to A01 now because it's been done already and it's jumping to A02. So I hit save. And again, if I go to the home screen, I can see 2 tests are done and 2% is what's been tested so far. So let me see if I can actually create a fault. And let's run a test. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. That's not the kind of thing you normally see with an OTDR trace. And it's going to give me a warning. So, it's failed. I've got 2 options. I can either fix this link now and then hit test again, or I can just keep testing, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit fix later. It's going to save it as 03, and then I'm going to go on to my next link to test. And it passed, so I hit the save key. Save it, and if I look at my home screen now, I got 3 passes and 1 fail. So let's say we got to the end of this list and we got to 100%. How do we deal with that failing one? Well, this is where the project feature comes in. Instead of downloading all your results to a PC, looking through the linkware file to see which ones failed, go back to the link that failed, fix it, and then tap Results. You'll see the passing ones and the failing ones here that need to be retested. Now that I've fixed it, I'm going to tap Test Again. And it looks a lot better this time. And it passed, so I hit Save. Save again. It's going to warn me, do I want to overwrite that failing test result? Well, I think so, yes. And now, when I go to the home screen, I see that I only have passing test results. And that is the project management feature. And where did this feature come from? It came from you, the installer. You asked us to have some kind of management feature in here that would allow you to deal with passing and failing results in the field without the use of a PC.